Welcome into the BSN Broncos Weekly Breakdown presented by Green Mountain Dental Group.
Our friends at Green Mountain Dental Group are offering free Vivera retainers to keep your smile perfect. Just mention BSN and you will get this amazing custom-made up to $500 system for free. Just mention BSN.
Allie Monroy here with our Broncos beat writer, Ryan Koenigsberg. Well, last week was a tough one for the Denver Broncos. They ended their 11-game win streak to Cleveland in a 17-16 loss to the Browns, and they were eliminated from the playoff picture. How was the vibe around the facility this week, Ryan?
Kind of odd. It started the whole week with Shane Ray and Sua Cravens both kind of meeting around their lockers, being asked questions about how they were inactive this last week, which was kind of an odd decision in the first place. And both those guys were very upset about it. And throughout the week, you've just noticed that the vibe has dampered. You know, you've got a team that really thought they were going to go to the playoffs. I mean, when they had won those 3 games in a row, I think they really thought they were on their way and they expected to win out. Well, now all of a sudden you lose 2 games in a row to the 49ers and the Browns, and now they've got 2 games left that are utterly meaningless. So it's kind of tough for them to stay up in a situation like this, and you can tell that there's a lot of frustration and a lot of, I guess, just, they feel sick over the fact that they let those 2 games get away from them.
Well, moving on to Week 15, the Broncos are set to take on the Oakland Raiders on Christmas Eve. It may very well be the last game played in Oakland. What are you expecting that game to be like?
I hope hostile is the worst thing I'm saying about that environment. I'm a little concerned, I have to say, about how Raiders fans are going to act in that environment. In previous scenarios like this one, there's been riots and other things like that, and I can't really say that I'm expecting the best from Raiders fans, so I'm expecting the worst, and I honestly thought it was a missed opportunity for the Broncos to maybe get that home field advantage away from the Raiders by bringing that up as an issue to the NFL. Maybe they did, and the NFL said, nope, we're going to play the game there. Maybe they didn't, but I'll admit I'm a little concerned for the players and what could be flying around there in Oakland, but you hope at least that Oakland fans can hold it together just enough to make sure no one on the field is in real danger.
Well, moving on to a positive note, earlier this week, it was announced that Phillip Lindsay was elected to the Pro Bowl. He is the first ever undrafted rookie to be selected to the Pro Bowl on offense. How crucial has Phil been to the Broncos this season?
To me, he's the offensive MVP and kind of in a landslide. Now, you have to give a lot of credit to Emmanuel Sanders, and you've seen that without Emmanuel Sanders there to kind of work the field, it's made it a lot easier for defenses to key in on Phil. Now, that's just a lesson to any offense. You can't be one-dimensional, and pretty much everyone knows the Broncos are one-dimensional right now without that passing game. So it's been a little tougher for Phil in these last couple weeks, but overall, you don't want to imagine a world in which Phillip Lindsay wasn't on the Broncos offense this year. He brought so much juice, so much electricity, and really when it comes down to evaluating who are the most important players for this franchise moving forward, Phillip Lindsay is high on the list.
Well, of course, be sure to subscribe to bsndenver.com to find all of our coverage. For Ryan Koenigsberg, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver.